Hey folks, welcome to this sponsored video for Tamarak Trail. This is a really cool indie roguelite dice builder that I played earlier on the channel. The response was great. You guys seemed to really appreciate it, and the response was so good they decided to do another sponsored video. And here's the cool thing, this time around you can play this game right now. If you head over to Steam using the link in the description or pinned comment, you'll be able to download the demo that I'm gonna play in this video to try it out for yourself. Of course, they'd also appreciate if you wishlist the game over on Steam. That can really help small developers like this one get some extra eyeballs on their games, so when it does finally release, lots more people get an opportunity to see it and potentially buy it. Now, real quick, before I get into the gameplay, I do want to say I sent some really detailed feedback to the dev team for this game when I played it last time. A few things here and there I thought could use some improvements or tweaks, and my god did they deliver. In just a short little while, they made so many big changes to this game. It plays, I think, substantially better. They also took the time to write me like this incredibly detailed email in response with like notes and thoughts about everything I suggested, and they frankly just checked off a list of all the issues I had at making this game even better. So cool to see improvements happening that quickly, and you're gonna notice a lot of those if you watch that last video compared to this one, but also just cool to see a team that's despite being small, taking the time to write all that and deliver on that feedback's pretty darn cool. So that said, let's go ahead and see all of those awesome changes in action here with Tamarak Trail. So here we are with the new and improved Tamarak Trail, and as you can see, if you watched last time, already looks a lot different because there's the new lodge, which has all of these unlockables. You can increase your stats and modify how you proceed through rolls. You got to earn this currency and then upgrade your lodge, which I have not done any yet. I did do a couple runs to get things rolling to refamiliarize myself with the game and help explain it to you a little bit better. But some lodge customization, and this cool guy gives you like little tutorial tips and stuff. We can also see the other heroes we couldn't see last time, still locked, seemingly not ready quite yet for the demo, but you can see them there. So some extra permanent upgrades here, which is nice. And that said, let's hop into the trail, which for some of you who watched the last video, this will look a little more familiar. This gigantic and awesome, sick looking map. It just goes seemingly forever. But I do love this art style, and these icons are so good. These are so well done. But I don't know how far the demo goes, but hopefully at some point in my life, I get to see what this teapot with these swirling ghosts is all about, because this is the most crazy icon I've ever seen. We also got this like haunted house up here maybe. So I don't know how far we'll make it, but there's like one boss here and one boss here before you get there. So who knows? But we're going to go ahead and proceed. Looks like we're actually kicking it off here with an event. I did see this one before. Distressing debris. A trail of blood leads you to a small clearing. Swarms of flies feast upon the severed head of a horse. Intense. Nearby, a lifeless body of a man lies broken on a splintered cart. The attack must have been vicious, as the rest of the horse is nowhere to be found. Now, the one I haven't done yet, or there's two here I haven't done, but I want to see what happens if I track the attacker. Am I going to find a fight? Wait. Wait, you mean to tell me this gentleman pigeon, this gentleman pigeon massacred a horse? All right, so some of you will remember the mechanics here if you haven't seen them. We're gonna be rolling dice, and those dice, depending on where they roll, are gonna give us an ability to use. Some are going to deal damage, some are going to gain armor. That time I applied bleed and dealt damage over here to this moth, who I want to kill first. You can choose to roll your dice manually or auto roll. There are some advantages perhaps to rolling manually. Number one, if you look, some abilities will cost extra if they bounce into another dice. So sometimes you want bounces because they give you positive effects. That bleed ability I used requires a bounce, for instance. So there is some strategy basically here to rolling your dice in sort of smart ways. This is one that doesn't really benefit from a bounce. It's just going to cost extra, so we're not going to do that. And by the way, in regards to what things cost, your health is called resolve, and that's a shared pool with what your abilities will cost. So these bounced once. This is good because this applies bleed per bounce. You can see this costs 2 right here, this number I'm circling. That's going to take from my 19 here, which is my health pool. Once that health pool gets down to a 0, the opponent can deal permanent damage to me, which is indicated by these hearts. So we want to keep this above 0, both so that we have resources and so that our health does not get damaged. And as you can see, it regens a little bit every turn, which is a number that can increase with abilities and such. Okay, so these are not good bounced. This is now going to cost 2. And this guy always brings in a friend when he gets low, so that's another problem here. But hopefully we'll still be okay, even though he hits me for 8. Still not going below 0, nor losing one of our permanent health. So that's good news. So this is an exhausted ability, which sucks. Sometimes things get exhausted. I don't want to refresh that exhaust, so we'll just chill. We're going to damage this guy. The bleed, unfortunately, will not kill him. He's going to regen 3, and then the bleed will go off, so he'll go down to 2. We are actually going to lose health here because both of those guys attacked, and I did not hit a nice defensive ability. We hit that exhausted effect instead. Okay, this is fine. This guy's dead. Boom! And this life gain will protect us enough against this so that we don't lose another heart, which is good news. Okay. Double defense is unnecessary, so we won't use this. That'll save me. Well, in this particular case, I guess it doesn't actually save me. It costs 0, but sometimes you wouldn't want to use that because it would save you some resolve, and saving resolve is better because that's gonna regen more for you. Okay, we are getting a lot of defensive cards, which is fine. Later, we'll adjust our dice and customize our dice so that perhaps I think we can control sort of offensive versus defensive rolls a little bit better. Now that was finally a nice hit. He's regening 2 per turn though, so you know, me dealing 5, it still takes a little while until I get a double offensive turn. Again, we unfortunately do not, but that's okay. We'll get there. Normally this fight doesn't take so long, but we're rolling, I think, a little poorly. It also did not mean to bounce that, but it's okay. Still making good progress here. We're gonna fully heal this resolve at the end of this fight, so we don't need to worry about oh my gosh, dude, I'm getting so many defensive rolls. Oh, I can use my special. I keep forgetting my special. Next time I get 2 defensive rolls, we'll use our special ability. This is a once per combat, kind of like an ultimate that basically re-rolls your dice if you want. So I can re-roll this and try to hit the attack again. There we go. Lethal secured. Let's go. Okay, so that's the combat system. Each time we win a battle, we get to pick a new dice face that we can swap in. These have a cost that we need to manage, and of course, an effect. So this is triple the stack amount of debuffs on a monster. That's a debuff build support. Here's some blind and damage, but it costs 3. That's pretty expensive. Here's ricochet. Deal 2 to all and flip the die to the right. I think I like that. Flipping, of course, gives you a chance to hit another ability in a single turn, which can push a lot of damage. Sometimes it's really important to have your damage stacked up kind of all at once so that let's just do this so that this is full in on a aggressive die. That's fine. Sometimes it's good to have your abilities hitting right in a row so that once you get an opponent below 0, you can hit those health points right all at once, as opposed to kind of grinding them down over time like we saw there. So all right, so now we got one of these guys. No problem. We didn't bounce. Let's re-roll then. Next time I need to actually I didn't want to bounce those, but it's fine. Next time I need to pay attention to the fact that I need to roll this die first so that if it rolls into the thing that benefits from bounces, we want to bounce it, because currently that's the only thing that does benefit from bounce. Okay, his buddy comes in. They're dealing a lot of damage this turn, but no problem. Okay. You know, I haven't got into a system where we have... Oh, see, now this is the one that encourages a bounce, so we want to bounce here for sure. Yeah, bleed there's fine. Oh, it's actually gonna do... Exactly 0. That's fine though. That's fine. The next bleed hit will still not kill them. They regen first. I do need to hit him once. That we don't need to bounce. This hitting me for 8 and I'm at 9. If I use this, I still go to 8, which is actually fine. So we'll take exact math and won't lose a heart, right? That's okay. Just need to be mindful of that. That we don't want to bounce. That we don't want to bounce. Sadly, I can't use this or I will take a damage, which I definitely don't want to do. So we're gonna pass. Want to make sure we don't lose these hearts. I mean, you can gain hearts back later, but it's you know, it requires a little work or an area to do that or whatever. So you got to be a little careful. So we're 12. If we use this, that's fine. At 11, he's hitting for 8. Oh crap, I bounced. So this is gonna put me at 6. This is gonna be enough to be fine though, so that's okay. Oh, I could have maybe taken a reroll there for lethal as well. That was a good chance to reroll actually. It doesn't really matter too much because we're fine, but good chance to lethal with a reroll. Good to keep an eye on those opportunities when they show up. Apply 4 drowsy, which reduces the regen on the opponent. Okay. Stealth gain 5 armor per stealth stack, but we don't have any stealth stack. I kind of like this. Reducing their regen could be really helpful sometimes with like a bleed support or who knows what else. So here we got a little decision point. We can get a treasure, which is going to give us a dice core, which is a way for us to improve our dice. I like that a lot. And there's 2 here and 2 fights. And this will regen. This is a campsite that'll regen our health, our wounds. So let's take this top route. Yeah. I think we want to get those 2 treasures for sure. Those dice core, I feel like, can be a big deal. Oh, just 1 dude here. This is going to be easy, bro. Easy peasy. When it's just 1 dude, you can really just race him down, you know, because you have so much resolve typically that it doesn't really matter. Okay, so this we want to bounce. It's fine. Get that bleed rolling. Okay. I feel like auto bounce, I mean, I don't know, there are definitely some, I've had some like trivial moments early on in some runs. Now, see, we did bounce there, but unfortunately we bounced it off, but it's lethal anyway, so all good, all good. Okay, deal 4 and flip. That is going to cost 2. That's not too bad. Here's another apply 3 bleed per bounce. As we get a 3rd die, these bounces are going to be insane. Could be crazy amounts of bleed if we want to go for a bleed build. Oh, here's gain 5 armor per bounce. I like that too. Maybe we'll get some bounce builds. I know there's a good bounce dice core. Oh, hey, we got a Garmonbosia. Huh, I wonder what earned that. I've never gotten one before. I actually have no idea what I guess did this event do it? I don't know. It's my first one. I've done a couple other runs, so I'm not sure. I didn't notice earning it. Crap. Oh, deal 1 to all on bounce, dude. Let's go. The contained Muisak. I don't know how you say that, but I want it. All right, these guys are always annoying because they summon their friend every single time. Yeah, see, again, I hit the bounce, but I freaking bounced it off. I gotta be careful not to bounce too hard. There's actual like physics in the dice rolling. So there's like a skill check a little bit, I think, on rolling your dice. Not only like order to some extent, but also just hitting the right targets, right? Can we actually get a lethal on this one? Yeah, he's dead. That's good. Makes his friend much easier to manage. Basically, our regen kind of outpaces most of their damage, really. Oh, I didn't mean to bounce, you idiot. We can just reroll. It's fine. Let's try to race this down. Okay. Okay. It's fine. Would have been lethal if we rolled damage, but all good. We just need a 2 damage roll at any given time here. Or, well, actually, 1's now is enough. Yep, that'll do it. Nice. Good spot right now. This is regain 3 resolve per turn. Here's another bleed per bounce. Apply 2 exposed and flip to the right. Exposed increases damage output, but we don't have like big hits of damage, so that's probably not it. Gain 3. That's going to give me a 3 extra health per turn. I mean, that's meaningful. I don't, as I recall playing this on an earlier run, I don't believe this like stacks. So you could stack it, but you know, you'll get like 7 stacks. It'll only ever heal 3 per turn, not like 6 per turn, 9 per turn, etc. Might be better off going for the bleed support here. I don't know. These are all common quality. I don't know how much we want to worry about that. I forgot to equip my dice core like always, though. I gotta tell you, I forget every time. Deal all to 1 on bounce. Here's another bounce support card. Here's another bounce support card. Here's another bounce support card. So this one we would basically always want to bounce, which actually we still can put these on the other one because they're going to be bouncing into each other, obviously. So let's keep this one as more of an offensive target, and then we'll change this dice in and make this one a little bit more defensive on average. Doesn't have to be like crazy defensive, but like, you know, I think it's important to have enough damage output, so we don't want to go too defensive, but a little bit. Yeah, let's take another dice score here. This is awesome. Oh, another one? Oh, bro. This also increases the damage of attacks by 1. So theoretically, that kind of does the same, I guess, since this does 1 of that. Does that mean... Well, let's just say attacks. I don't think this counts as an attack. Let's just go all in on these bounces, man. I don't even know. We're going to get a 3rd die if we beat the boss. So these 2, we would want to be bouncing with each other. I don't know. It's a lot of extra chip damage, man. Just adding up every turn. It does increase my cost a lot, so it comes at some sacrifice to my health / resolve. Now, this boss, he is sometimes very easy. And other times, he sucks, because this is the time he sucks, because he summons an ad on the first turn, which makes him much harder to deal with. We got the time he sucks. Okay, that's a bounce support again. We're taking 12 here. I mean, we're still gonna just push. We can try to race him down here. I've found the most success not killing this guy, I think, but I don't know. It's like a little bit of damage. We're taking 7 here, so we're not losing a heart. We also take 1 of his hearts, which is really nice. Do we have any things that do extra damage this turn? Can I maybe kill him this turn, actually? Yeah, if I get some bounces, in fact. Did that not deal damage? Oh, he has 2 armor, unfortunately. Shoot. Taking 7 here, so technically I lose a heart if I go for both of these, but it's got to be worth it for both of them. It's just too much damage output not to be. Like, I'll lose a heart, but we can gain 1 back. If I was losing 2 hearts, I'd have to think about it more, but I think to lose only 1 heart has got to be considered worth it. So he has no armor here, so this might actually just be lethal. Yeah, it is. Nice. And then this guy, he, okay, I don't want to lose a heart to this guy. He's hitting for 5. Let's wait. We can definitely outpace this with our normal regen, so no need to rush on this one. Yeah, the extra damage on these, honestly, pretty legit. Let's not do that. He's not attacking, so. It's gonna cost if we bounce it right. What does this do? Oh yeah, 5 armor per bounce. I don't really need that though. Just costs extra, so let's just again pass and regen here. Passing is important to understand because you know. Oh, let's reroll this for lethal, I guess. We hit an attack? No. Also, no bounce. Shoot. Okay, just pass. It's fine. Thankfully, we had regened enough. Not a risk. Any damage card here is fine. Oh, also we can bounce. Cool. Boss number 1 complete. We get a new die, man. That's awesome. New die means extra chances to bounce. So we can get 2 bounces on our die now, which is going to go crazy. Now, I don't think I have enough die face. Well, I almost do. I can almost fill this up. Yeah, man. Nice. Let's keep our die identifiable more easily. This is the one I want to throw. Well, now it doesn't really matter what I throw first, does it? I can kind of just throw everything probably and be fine. Okay. Now we got to map out our next plan. Okay, so these 2 dice core things We only need one really at this point anyway. The next boss is way up here. So this is a convergence point, and then 4 fights, 5 fights. This is only 2 fights. Kind of thinking I want to do a little bit less fights. I don't know. I know fights are kind of technically making me stronger in regards to my dice. So maybe I do want to do more fights. I think we're fairly strong, although these fights do ramp up pretty fast, I felt like in the past. Fight again. We fight again. Oh, this guy, dude. This guy is a pain, dude. I have dealt with this guy before. So many bounces. Oh, dude, this costs so much now, though. I accidentally knocked it over. Yeah, he's not hitting me anyway, so. Actually, let's reroll these two. We can get more damage. Okay. Yeah, nice. Nice. His regen is 5, and he gains more as you wound his hearts. So he's a real pain in the butt. Dude, they gotta stop knocking that one over. They get bonus damage and everything, but... Alright. This guy doesn't do a lot of damage, at least. That's the one good thing. There we go. Nice. 6 bleed. Let's go. This just gains a ton of armor. Yeah. Very nice. This bleed's gonna hit for a ton every time. Need a little more direct damage, maybe. We get another... Nice. That gets a heart, dude. That's so good. Actually, this is enough to kill him. His regen won't do enough. Bleed kills him. Nice! This guy killed me in a previous run, so I'm really happy to kill him so easily. Triple the amount of debuffs. Does bleed count as a debuff? I don't know. Here's another per bounce. I don't know if, surely it doesn't count as a debuff, does it? Because tripling the bleed would be like insane damage for such an easy ability. I think this is probably a debuff. I'm gonna take this again. Let's make sure we get that empty die face taken care of here. There's 2 still. Okay, it's fine. All right, another core. Exhausting ability. Reroll the first roll of combat, or removes 1 random debuff stack on flip. I guess rerolling's pretty good for us since we get that damage on bounce. I don't know how this works though. I've never... Is it only on this 1 die too? I don't know how this one works. Just get to roll it twice and bounce again, maybe? I guess we'll find out. Feeling strong though. All right, bird guy needs to die second. Okay. Oh, he already showed up. Maybe it's when this takes 2 hits. I've been trying to figure out what the trigger is on this guy, and I never know. I can never figure it out. So 6. Wait, how did I didn't see the reroll option. Oh, it lets me reroll it here. Oh my god. Okay, that's cool. And it did nothing. Great. Great. Perfect. Dude, Drowsy is so funny. Taking actually a lot of damage here. Oh, am I gonna take a heart? Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, I had a dodge, thankfully. I gotta be careful though. I gotta pay more attention. This guy will die. He's only healing 3, taking 5, so we can focus damage elsewhere. Oh, that also just kills him, I guess. I'm taking 8 and 8 here, honestly. Shoot. Kind of need a defensive roll. What is this one doing? Oh yeah, gain 10 per bounce. That's actually insanely perfect. Yeah. So now I have 18 and we're taking 16. So I can, this actually is costing 3. No, that's too much. Now we gotta wait. Thankfully this guy's no regen right now, so we're fine to kind of take our time on killing him a little easier. Right. Exhaustion sucks. 4 and 4, so... Oh, we can kill this guy and then just take 4. Although, shoot, 4 is too much. Dang. I'm gonna lose a heart here. Because as soon as I use this, this costs 3. Maybe I can re-roll these into a cheaper roll. Because I just need to hit this. In other words, I don't need it to bounce. What does this cost? 2 is fine. So then we'll just take 4 off this guy. Actually, I might be able to roll this into defense too. Can I kill him here? No, let's just wait. We're fine. No hurry. As long as we're not losing a heart, we're fine. That was a great use of our ult, actually. Really big deal. Okay, this should be a lethal setup for sure. Cool. Nice, good fight. That was a little bit harrowing, actually, a little bit there in the middle, but all good. 2 parry? I don't actually know what parry does. Oh, parry applies 2 confusion to enemies that attack you. This applies for bleed to all enemies and an additional 3 per stack per debuff. This gains you 20 defense. I mean, we do have some debuffs, although this thing at 4 cost seems very expensive. We'll toss it on here for now, I guess. By the way, I'm not maybe taking advantage of that reroll, I'm realizing. I gotta think about that reroll again. I haven't thought about it in a minute here. Unfamiliar fungi. You've never seen mushrooms like these. Viscous fluids drip from the colorful toadstools, looking strangely appetizing. The air glitters with spores, and your head is feeling a tiny bit light. Dude, I don't want to throw this run. It's going really well. Mushroom tea seems like the most innocuous. Oh, I'll take this. You pass out if experiencing intense visions. You gain 8 drowsy, but you gain 1 permanent resolve regeneration. So, oh, the shattered bone. Okay, I think did I grab the right one just now? Oh God, yeah, I did. Okay, I think I like that better than the ancient talon, but this one doesn't have a lot of attacks on it. I guess it has a couple. Maybe we're better off in that case putting actually let's put one of these on that then, because this can kind of go anywhere. Doesn't have to be on one that and then we put the attack one on this guy, which has way more attacks. Yeah, this does have double bleed on it, which I don't think will affect that. Is there a way to maybe get a couple more attacks without feeling bad about the bleeds? Like, I don't know. I want everybody to have a little mix. I don't think I want it to be all in on particular things. Yeah, maybe that's fine. Yeah. I think the reroll is still valuable, but I don't know. Wasn't really using it before anyway, or at least I didn't remember how. Okay, this camp's kind of a waste. I mean, the resolve, I guess, is a nice bonus, but this drowsy is potentially an issue. What is this guy? The sluggard. The sluggard. All right, we also got a bird guy, which sucks. So this actually is a potentially pretty tough fight, especially because my ability brings the birds out immediately, you know? Well, this is the guy I definitely want to hit without eventually. What are we taking here? 8 and 4 is 12. Gotta be really careful because my regen is just not very high. 2 to all, it's just like, not that good. These are all too expensive, man. I guess if my regen's being hit that much anyway. But I can't take too much damage. If it's not singular target damage in particular. But I could like almost kill this guy. He doesn't have the regen, so I think the bleed's best on him. I am like almost dying though. Jeez. This guy feels like he's gonna hit hard at some point, right? I gotta be really careful because I'm not regening at all. Oh, crap. I knew this freaking mushroom, man. So this guy will die. I'm about to take 2 hearts worth of damage, though. And I'm about to have no... I don't know if I'm going to be able to use my abilities. Are you kidding me? Wait, dude, no way. Yeah, I don't have any... I can't use my abilities. Are you kidding me? I'm just going to die. This is the most insane debuff ever, dude. Oh, that sucks. I'm just going to die. I can't use my abilities. They all cost too much. I can't. It costs 2. Not enough combat points. Wow, that. Oh wait. Oh wait, he died. Oh my god, wait, the bounces, dude. The bounce killed him. See, that costs 2, that costs 1, that costs 3. I can't. Yeah, I'm getting a little this turn. Oh wait, dude, we might be able to do this after all. Okay, what is this ability, I wonder? I don't know. Okay, I guess bounces are currently the only real way I have to do damage because I don't want to use my abilities, really. I need to regen some health here because I don't know how big his future attacks are going to be. What was that? Oh, 12. Yeah, see, 12 here is a really big hit. Okay, nice. So that keeps us alive. Saves a heart here. Clutch, dude. Okay, 7 armor gain turn. All right, we need to use this turn to yeah, actually, we're not doing... He's regening 4, so we're just using this turn to regen. Now that my normal regen's back to a healthy level and I've got a little bit of a buffer, I think we're doing better. Let's just pass this turn again. His armor gain is temporary, so that doesn't matter. Okay. So we're back to 21. We've got a great buffer. Now it's going to be about, like, racing him down. And I think in particular... Oh, that was a sick bounce. I think in particular, if we could get... No one doesn't do anything. God, his armor gain makes it actually so hard to beat him, though. I need that drowsy thing. Oh, is this it? Yeah, per bounce. Okay, so I definitely want to bounce that. Oh, gosh. Got both. Nice. So this kills his regen. This does a ton of bleed damage, which is an awesome combo, of course, right? And then we intern. We're taking 12 here, unfortunately, so it is a pretty big hit. But hopefully he goes into a couple defensive turns here again. Yeah, it seems like it. Nice. Okay, that was a big turn. Him not having any regens making all these little bounces too much better. Okay. His armor is actually still a huge pain, but we're making some progress at least now. And once we get through his health total, then the bounces again are going to deal significant damage, right? Kind of missed a little bit. Shoot. Do we apply this bleed and then re-roll the other 2, or do I... Well, let's see. There's still 4 damage. Just thinking about if I want to re-roll or not here. This goes to 3. We're at 13. What does this one do? Oh, 5 per bounce. I wish I'd bounced more, man. It is +1. So that puts me at 19. So that would let me play this at least, which makes his bleed really, really awesome. So have a couple defensive turns here and we should be good to go. Here's another attack turn. It's only 3x2 though. That's not so bad. Oh, also he's just dead. So that's another bonus. That's also cool. We love when people are dead. It's a tough fight though, dude. The drowsiness really hurt us a lot. That was scary. Deal 5 per dice bounce. Apply 2 exposed if under stealth. Okay, so that's actually pretty sick. 5 per bounce. When we got a lot of bounces going off, it's pretty nice. We could put that on our damage die too, maybe. The one with the damage of attacks. Yeah. I do want bleeds too, though. So let's see. Can we cut a bleed here? This guy's annoying. I don't want this guy. It's too expensive. That's better. Okay. Whoa, scary fight, dude. I need some tints, man. 1 tint up there right before the boss. The giant petrified rooster. You cannot believe your eyes. The giant rooster made of stone appears between the trees. The statue looks alive as though it could peck you at any moment. I'm gonna compliment the rooster, dude. What does this do? You applaud the great weirdness of the statue. You feel lucky. You feel righteous. I don't know if that did anything. No idea. I don't know. Okay. One of these beetle bros. These are tough. Okay, big bounces, big bounces. 10 armor per bounce. Not really the best turn for that, to be honest. It's really taking 5 anyway. I mean, I guess it's free, honestly, but if armor were permanent, you know, it would be nicer, I guess, but it's not. Okay, glad that guy's dead off that. That's always really nice. He's hitting for 9 here, so we definitely want to armor up, and I think we can just still push some damage too. With the bleed in particular, this damage is going to go a long way. I kind of want that drowsy though. This 5 regen is nuts. It's really strong, I feel like. Okay, here's more bleed. That thing does a ton of damage too. Take it 3x2, that's 6. So we can take some hits here. 5 damage per bounce. Apply 2 exposed if under stealth. They're definitely not under stealth, but this is hitting for 15. It's crazy. It's almost dead here, actually. It's supposed to be at 10, and I'm taking 6. But the next bounce will just kill him, which is perfect. Yeah, this is great. Sick. That was actually not too bad. Oh, I've never seen this before. Fake evidence, gain 2 armor and 2 resolve. Flip the die to the bottom. Isn't that just insane? That seems so good. You just get a refund and you get... Yeah, and it costs 0. What the heck? Am I insane? Is that just like really good? That's just better than the armor cards a lot of the time? What's my least favorite ability right now? We never seem to roll this cat, the gain 1 dodge. I kind of hate exhaust abilities though anyway, to be honest. Flip the die to the bottom. That would be the armor gain. Maybe we put the drowsy. It seems like I want that a lot. So fake evidence into drowsy. All right. Okay. Progress, dude. We're really close to that boss. I hope I don't die here. Oh, I jinxed it, didn't I? I've never seen this next boss, so I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. The sluggard. 2x6. Actually pretty big damage already. That's crazy. There's the drowsy. Let's put it on the big guy. We should be able to race down the small guy pretty fast. Right. He'll die. Well, it's gonna take a little more. Oh no, stealth. We should still be okay. So 10 damage here. We got to be a little careful. Oh, okay, some life gain. Oh, never mind. No life gain. I think we re-roll this because I can kill this guy off bounces and then figure this guy out, or maybe not even do anything, right? Maybe just pass. Depending on what we get. Masterful bounces, sir. What does this cost? This costs 3. So that's not actually very useful. It's not very useful. We're just gonna pass. We don't want to lose a heart here. Our regen's 9, which is really nice. So sitting for 10 again, man. Okay, I need like an armor gain if we're gonna... Okay, that was the worst toss I've ever seen in my life. like actually the worst. So actually I can apply this drowsy, but I didn't bounce it, man. What an idiot, dude. What an idiot. I can spend 1. Does anything cost 1? No. So we gotta chill. I hope he takes a passive turn here, like a defense turn or a summon turn or something. Well, not a summon turn, I guess, but something. Okay, so here actually. Okay, nice. That's the armor gain one, right? Oh, dude, that's the strategy right there, dude. That's crazy. All right, we'll gain 10. We can attack here too now. The armor's protecting all of our health. We don't need that one though. Go back to 14 here. That's a nice little buffer. Getting close to taking some of his hearts off too, which is nice. Nice. Here's the drowsy. If I use this, I'm at 11. He's at 10, but I do kill his regen for a long time. But I can't use these, right? No. Gotta be careful. He attacks like every single turn, so you don't get a break. Oh, here we go. This is a big turn. Actually, he's probably dead here. Pretty much always dead, I guess. Nice. Cool. Good stuff, dude. Good stuff. Deal 4 to all. Make another attack to an enemy if bounced. Oh, yeah, okay. Sounds good. You can deal 5 to all, maybe with our next guy. What dies has the increase by 1? Yeah. This is pretty expensive when bounced. Does one of these need a better attack on it, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. I definitely want it on this one if I'm putting it on any of them, but I just wonder if this is too expensive now. I don't know, maybe it's fine. Okay, so this is a nice little heal. 3 out of 5 for this next boss. I've never fought this boss. I have no idea what it is. This is the farthest I've ever been. The farthest I've ever been. Whoa! The Hypnozard. Holy crap. Gain 1 foolish attack when die face is exhausted. And lose 1 foolish attack when exhausted faces are played. Okay, he's got 75 freaking resolve. Dude, is this meant to be like the demo ender? Is this balanced, or am I just guaranteed to lose? We're about to find out. I don't know. Seems like an insurmountable amount of health, to be honest, but what do I know? It's kind of a waste, actually. This bleed's not doing much. Okay. I mean, his regen's only 5. That's not like crazy high. And we can debuff that regen too. What did I get here? Oh, he made me drowsy. Okay. Well, just 1 stack of drowsy is not so bad. Okay, so this is just all damage cards, but these don't benefit from bouncing at all. I hate to reroll when we don't really know what we need right now. All right, man. I mean, we're making a little progress, right? What was that? What did he... Wait. I don't have any exhausted die faces, but is he exhausting my die? He is. There's a swan on this now. Holy crap. That's annoying. So it said whenever I play the swan... Oh, here, he deals 5 additional per stack. So I play the swan, he deals less, I think. Yeah, that went away and he went down to 8. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, hey, this is the first time we've seen this. Yeah, nice. 4 drowsy per die bounce. Okay, so his regen is gone. Oh, that's the drowsy again. I mean, I guess it just lasts longer this way. I'm almost dead this. Oh, wait, what? What? Oh, wait, why did he go to 18? He got 2 foolish attacks. Gain 1 foolish attack when die face is exhausted. These abilities are not normally exhausted, but is playing things making them exhaust? I'm actually missing the mechanic here, I think. Like, yeah, those normally don't get exhausted, right? So it's something different's happening here, I guess. He's hitting for 18 again, which I just cannot heal through. There is no way I can kill this guy fast enough. This costs 5. It's my last ability this turn. Yeah, it doesn't actually say, like, it's going to exhaust this, but maybe it will. Let's see if we can watch. This is a pretty iconic image, so hopefully we learn at least a little bit here if we don't make any progress. I don't have enough to cast this, do I? I guess it lets me. Okay. So we're definitely taking a heart here, no question. I mean, we are getting him kind of close. He has 6 hearts. I didn't even count it right, man. But if he attacks again this turn, I just die. I don't think I ever gain enough life. Okay, so this one didn't exhaust. It's still here. I don't know. Yeah, I don't actually know what makes them exhaust, I guess. I need something though, because this is never enough. I can't heal enough, right? We're just dying. Yeah. I can't deal enough damage or heal enough. I mean, honestly, we're closer than I thought based on the start of this fight, if I'm being honest, but clearly this is not doing enough. Dude, that was crazy. Yeah, I feel like look, he's at 9. Once we get him to 0, right, and he's not regening, every bounce does a heart. I feel like we could have killed him, actually. You know? Maybe even if I understood the mechanic a little better at the beginning. I'm still not totally sure what made my things go exhausted or not. It seemed like he was just kind of maybe picking one. But, no, that was a good fight, dude. That was cool. And he looks sick. That was the farthest we've made it. Also, I got 1 garbanzo bean, which I still don't know how I got, but it's not enough garbanzo beans to buy anything just yet. So I guess for now, we'll just take our garbanzo bean and save it for later. I might have missed. I may need to watch the replay to see where I got that garbanzo bean from. So I got to say, guys, in closing, I think this game feels really good to play right now. Major improvements since last time. I already thought, you know, they had nailed the atmosphere, the art style, the cool new mechanic with the dice rolling and stuff, but it feels like it's been taken to the next level. Feels tighter, design feels better, like balance feels better. Those fights felt fair and engaging as opposed to just really difficult. So all in all, I thought great experience. As I mentioned before, you can check the link in the description and pinned comment below to see this game over on Steam. You can download the demo right now, play this for yourself, maybe even beat that boss. I don't know what happens. Could be the end of the demo. Maybe they'll let you go further. I don't have any idea. So go download it. Tell me how far you get. Tell me what you think about the game. Also, wishlist that game on Steam. That helps small developers like this one so freaking much. They need wish lists so that Steam will show people their game. Steam cares a lot about those wish lists, so it helps indie developers like this a bunch. So drop that wish list. Try out the demo. Thank you much as always for watching. Thanks to Tamarak Trail for sponsoring this video. And until next time, game on.